Hello.
Hello, can you hear me well?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
here. Nice to meet you.
all right. It's great to see you again. And let's see. Tell me, how was your day? Hmm.
Mm, good. To, how about you?
Well, it was pretty great, I guess. All right, let's see. So, what did you do in the morning?
Uh, in the morning, this morning,
Yes, this
uh,
morning.
yes, uh, I had a meeting the first day of the week.
You had a meeting for the first day of the week.
Yes.
Okay, and so it was like every week, every single week, you're gonna have one meeting.
Um, I am usually I have meeting, but not fixed in the morning, in
Hmm.
Monday morning.
Okay.
Yes,
So it can be any day of the month, right?
current place.
It can be any day of the month. Is that correct?
Uh, oh no. It's the meeting are not fixed.
Mm.
Depend um 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 board director schedule.
Oh, okay, I see. All
Yes.
right. Let's see. And what time did you go home today?
Um, I I often come back home about six o'clock.
Okay. And what did you have for dinner today?
Uh, I repair on mm, some meal for my family.
All
Uh,
right.
vegetable, shop, and a little beef.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. All right, and now the first thing we're gonna do is to listen to your homework together.
Yes.
Now, wait for me. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes, I see.
All right, very sorry for the wait. I just changed the room so that it
Yes.
can be quieter. Okay, now we're gonna listen to the first audio file that you sent me.
Pronunciation of ad. Column 1. Wanted.
wanted, need.
Right. So remember, the first column, we're gonna need to pronounce it, and it has to be a clear sound. So we're gonna say wanted and needed. Needed. See? It must be clear. It's not soft.
Column 2. Helped.
Alright, so what was the column 2? What sound did we have in column 2? Do you remember?
Hey.
Yes, right? So normally you just have to pronounce one sound at all. Helped. Helped. See, I didn't pronounce two sounds. Helped. Can you say that again?
Help.
Yes, one more time. Helped.
Help.
Okay, that's better. Remember, when we see this letter, we will not make a sound at all. If it stands at the end of the word, we will not have to make a sound. We just have to close our mouth. Help, help, right? Doesn't have ending sound. Okay, continue.
Looked.
Looked. That's very good.
Sniffed. Laughed.
Now, remember it's t, not t. For example, laughed.
Laugh.
One more
Laugh.
time. Laugh.
Laugh.
Laughed.
Laugh.
Again, I couldn't hear the ending sound. Laughed.
Laugh.
Okay, remember the sound is very, very short. Don't stretch it down. Laughed. Laughed.
Yes. Wasp.
This one is wash. We have very strong sh. To pronounce it, you have to make your mouth round. Shh. For example, when you are in a classroom or in the office, someone talks so loudly and you want to make them quiet. You're gonna shh, right? Shh.
Yes.
Washed.
Was.
Okay, the sound, and you need to add the ending sound. Washed.
Was.
Louder. Washed.
Was.
Okay, make sure that you have that ending sound. All right. And whenever you see sh, make sure that you make your mouth round and push it strong. Shh, shh, right?
Watched.
So just remember, it's not.
Kissed.
Now say this word again. Kissed. Kissed.
Kiss.
One more time, louder. I want to hear the ending sound, so make sure you focus on that. Kissed.
Kiss.
Okay, that's better. So make sure that your teeth is close together. Not They are two different sounds, all right?
Danced. Danced.
One more time. Danced.
Dance.
Again, louder. Danced.
Dance.
Okay.
Danced. Fist.
What is this word? Let me see again.
Fixed.
Fixed. Fixed.
Fixed.
Okay. And the third column will be in the second audio file, right?
Fist.
The third column. What sound was it? Tell me again.
D.
It's
It. D.
D, alright? Or I will pronounce D. D. Very, very soft.
Column 3. Con. Clean. Offered. Damaged.
Alright, here, when you see GE, it's ch, ch.
Damage.
Now, damaged. Damaged.
Damage.
Alright. And
Loved.
VE, right? Loved. Loved.
Love.
Now, you have to pay attention to the shape of your mouth when you pronounce love. Love.
Love.
Yeah, that's better. Loved. Loved.
Used. Amazed. Rubbed.
What word is that?
Rub. Rub.
Roughed?
Yes.
Over damaged. Loved. Used. Love? Can you spell that for me?
I. U. Double B.
I U
I. U. R.
R
U.
U
B. B.
P
No. B.
P
B.
B.
Yes.
Rug. Okay. Rug, right?
Clammed.
Climb.
Played. Freed.
Hang on.
Tried. Tried. Freed.
What word was that?
This word ending with a vowel sound.
Can you spell that for me?
Played.
L
No.
I
No. Played.
Played. Okay. Played.
So we from we call played. That's right.
Played. Right. It and with the D sound.
Tried.
Try.
Followed. Continued.
Here. This word
Continuous.
so the stress is not on the second syllable, it's on the first syllable. Continued.
Continue. Yes.
Yes, the first syllable. Alright. So that was the homework. Pay attention to the shape of your mouth when you pronounce these sounds. Okay? It has to be rounded. Shh.
Yes.
All right?
I I repeat many times at home, but I speak are not correct.
Well, there's a few words, and I see that you pronounce the third column pretty well. One more thing, this sound. Remember, your teeth must close together. T, t, not t.
Yes.
All right. Now, let's move on, and we're gonna do a few exercises about past simple and past continuous. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I see.
All right. So let's do the first 10 sentences. So number 1, what is it?
My granny broke her leg last week.
Broke her leg last week. Number 2.
Uh, I didn't watching. I
Didn't
did
watching.
watching.
So what tense do we use here? Simple or continuous?
Past continuous.
Yeah, past continuous. And what is the structure? Tell me, what is the structure of past continuous?
Mm, or was or
Yes,
were.
was or were plus verb ing, right?
Yeah.
So here it should be wasn't watching. Because we have at 9 o'clock, it's a specific time. So we need past continuous. Whenever you hear the word continuous, you always refer to be verb ing. Then this be will change according to present, past, or future. Alright?
Yes.
Just remember the core structure of the tense. Number 3.
I heard a noise while I was doing my homework.
Okay. And number 4.
Uh, what time did did your parents get home last night?
Alright. So for negative and questions, we're gonna keep the base form of the verb. No change.
Yes.
Number 5.
What did you do
Be careful.
last? Oh, what? Wow. What was you doing?
Yes.
Time last.
What were you doing this time last Friday? So
Yes.
just remember when the time is very, very clear, we use past continuous. Number 6.
My mom prepared lunch while my brother and I were doing the homework.
Well, this one, my mom was preparing lunch while my brother and I were doing the homework. This is also the background of the event, and we call it the string of action. A string of action happening at the same time. Was preparing.
If we use the first one, we use past, and the second we use continuous.
All of them we will use continuous. The first and the last, two actions happening at the same time.
Yes.
My brother and I were doing homework. Number 7.
My father uh, watered the plants garden last weekend.
Now, tell me, what sound do we have here? It or the?
The.
Yes. So it's gonna be watered. And remember, this word has two ways to pronounce. The first one is for British accent. You're gonna make the R sound, water. It's not water, it's water. And in American sound, they usually say water, water. The T turn into D.
Yes.
All right, number 8.
I was having a shower when someone knocked on the door.
Now, again, what sound is it?
D.
No, it's t. Knocked. Knocked. K, right?
Hey.
Number 9.
We went to the cinema last weekend.
Okay. Number 10.
How many birthday presents did you get last year?
Did you get last year? Number 11.
I was studying while my little sister was playing with her doll.
Yes, okay. Two actions happening at the same time.
Yes.
Number 12.
We visited London last summer.
Yes, visited London last summer. Number 13.
I didn't do my homework last Monday, and my teacher was angry.
Okay. Now, number 14.
They were not skating this time yesterday.
All right, they were not skating. Number 15.
I phoned you last night, but you didn't answer.
All right, did not answer, didn't answer. Okay, 15 questions. All right, so the wrong here is that it requires to write in short form. So don't worry about that. We're not, weren't, did not, didn't. Didn't answer, sorry. Okay. So all of them are correct. Congratulations. Now, let's have a look at our lesson, shall we? Can you help me read these sentences one more time?
Yes. I was running when it started to snow, so I went home. I was waiting for a bus when I met my boss.
When I what?
When I met my boss. That's right, met.
Yes, met.
So I say hello.
So I said hello.
Said hello him. Said hello to him.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching TV when I recognized
Recognized.
recognize my best friend. So I
So I what?
was surprised.
I was surprised. And number 4.
I was walking home when I found a
5 what?
when I found $5,000 in bed. So I went to the police station.
Okay, so here. Pronounce this word again for me.
Walking.
So remember, it's walk, right? Walking, not working. And how will you say this?
Dollar.
It's dollar. Dollar.
Dollar. Yes.
All right. $5,000 in the bank. Number 5.
We were traveling by plane when a man with a gun stand up. So we were afraid of him.
Mm-hmm.
We
Number
were
6.
we were riding our bicycle when a cow walked across the road. So we stopped.
We stopped our bike, right? Okay. Thank you. Now, we move on to the next part, reading. Here, before we get into the passages, there are 2 questions for you. Let's have a look at these 3 pictures. First of all, picture A, tell me, what can you see in the picture?
Two two men uh, in a raft between ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Do
What
you
are
hear
they
me?
doing?
I I guess they sang lại they
Hunt.
yes they hunt a whale cá voi whale
A well? Are you sure that this one is a well?
maybe shark.
Yeah, it's more like a shark. Well, it must be bigger and darker. The skin is much darker than this. Okay, so they are hunting shark. What about the man in picture B?
Mm, the man uh, on the boat. Um,
He's on the boat. What is he doing? Is he like
he
having fun?
I think he hunt uh, something under the water.
He's running from something under the water.
Maybe hunt fish.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, do you know what this is?
Mm, no, I
We,
didn't.
we call that paddle. Okay, paddle.
Là nghĩa đi. Nghĩa nó là
Mái,
gì?
mái chèo.
Mái mái chèo.
Chèo. Yeah.
Chị nãy giờ
So
chị tưởng là
people
gì khác.
swing it around to make the boat move.
Yes.
Okay. And what about picture C? What can you see in this picture?
This woman walk uh, between deserts. Desert.
Desert. We pronounce desert.
Desert.
How would you spell desert?
D E double S.
No, only one S. Desert, only one S. If you say if you spell two S, it would be dessert, something that we have after a meal, right? Dessert.
Yes.
Okay, they are walking at a desert, right? And what about their clothes? What do you think about their clothes? The thing that they are wearing?
Uh, the clothes seem to be in the cổ accent.
Ancient, old,
Thời cổ là accent đúng
ancient,
không?
ancient.
Ancient.
Yes, ancient. So they are wearing things that are extremely old, maybe dated back to the ancient times, right? Okay, and let's see. Can you tell me why they are walking in the desert like that?
Mm, big, I think that in ancient that there wasn't how many I have modern vehicle to move.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they will walk or use horse.
Okay, so back in the ancient time, there wasn't any transportation at all. That's why they were walking, right? Okay, that's interesting. Now, let's have a look at the passage. So, can you help me read these? I will read one by one first, then you will practice after it, okay? So, the name of the passage that we're going to read about is Kon-Tiki. In the middle of the 20th century, the Norwegian explorer and writer Thor blah 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 developed a theory. He believed that people from South America traveled to Polynesia 1,500 years ago and settled there at a time very few others believed his theory. They thought the journey was too difficult without modern technology. While others were discussing the theory, though decided to test it. All right, now it's your turn.
Kon-Tiki. In the middle of 20th century, the Norwegian explorer and writer Thor Heyerdahl uh, developed
Develop.
developed a theory. He believed that the people from South America traveled to Polynesia 1,500 years ago and settled there. At that time, very few others
Others.
believed his theory. They thought the journey was too difficult without modern technology, while others were discussing the theory. Heyerdahl decided to test it.
Okay, now remember when we talk about ordinal number, this is not pronounced 20, it's 20th century. The 20th, all right?
20.
And let's see. Now, apart from the way 1,500, do you know any other way to say the time?
1500.
15 is correct, but the other twos are wrong. So we're gonna say 1,500 years ago. 100, right? 1,500 years ago.
Yes.
And what about this year? How would you say it?
1947.
Yes, we're gonna combine the first two and the last two numbers together. Okay, now listen carefully. Using only materials and technology available to the people of that time, Hayardol and his team of 5 sailors and a parrot built a wooden raft. On the 28th April 1947, they left from Peru and crossed the Pacific. Your turn.
Yes. Using only materials and technology available to the people that of that time, Hayardok and his team of 5 sailors and a parrot built a wooden raft on 28 April 1947. They left from Peru and crossed the Pacific.
Okay, so remember, when you say the date, you must include the. On the 28th of April 1947, they left from Peru and crossed the Pacific. If they write like this, you don't need the word the. But if the number stands before it, you must pronounce the.
Yes.
And here, this word is pronounced parrot. Parrot, not parrot. Can you say that again? Parrot. Alright, now, next and the last paragraph. While they were sailing, huge waves crashed into the raft, and whales and sharks came close. 101 days and 4,300 miles later, they arrived in Polynesia. At the time, no one knew this type of journey was possible. But perhaps the most amazing things about the journey was that poor Hayardol didn't know how to swim. Hayardol later wrote a book about the journey, and in 2012, a Norwegian film called Kon-Tiki came out based on the trip. Your turn.
Yes. While they were sailing, huge waves crashed into the raft, and whales and sharks came close. 101 days and 4,300 miles later, they arrived in Polynesia. At the time, no one knew this type of journeys were possible, but perhaps the most amazing thing about the journey was that Hayada didn't know. Hayada later wrote a book about the journey, and in 2012, a Norwegian film called Kon-Tiki came out based on the trip.
Okay. So here, can you pronounce this word again for me? Now, two sounds. Raft, raft.
Raft.
Okay, raft. And what about this word?
Perhaps.
Okay, remember we have the letter S at the end of the word. So you must pronounce it. Perhaps. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Okay, that's it. Alright, so let's look through the article again. Are there any words that you don't understand?
No, I can understand.
Okay. Alright, can you answer these 3 questions for me? First one, who made the journey?
The man named Thor Heyerdahl.
Thor, Heyerdahl, and 5 sailors. Alright, sailors. And number 2, why did I want to go?
Because he believed that the people from South America traveled to Polynesia.
Okay, so here it's more like to prove it was possible to travel from South America to Polynesia using only basic tools. That's why they traveled on a raft. Okay, and where did they go?
They left Peru and crossed the Pacific to Polynesia.
Okay, so it's more like across the Pacific. Remember, this is pronounced Pacific Ocean. Alright, now these 3 questions will be your homework. Read the article again and then answer these 3 questions for me. The first one, which parts of the journey sound enjoyable, terrible, and frightening? Enjoyable, what does it mean?
Synonym with the interesting.
That's interesting. Terrible, we all know, right? And what about frightening?
Alright.
Scary.
Yes.
Scary, right? And the question number 2, why do you think the story was made into films? What drove the directors to make the movie based on that story? And number 3, can you think of any other journeys that have been made into films? This one you can do research on the internet and then tell me about it. Okay?
Yes.
All right. So, any more questions?
I want to ask you my pronunciation have problem. I think it's not good. So I should begin with the how how I how I should improve it.
Well, you can start to learn from IPA. Have you ever heard of that? The
Yes,
pronunciation system. I will send you more detail about it. And when you pronounce, try to fix your mouth shape.
I have the IPA app on my phone, so I will learn step by step one gọi là gì? Giống như là từng âm một đó đúng rồi.
Yes. Try to copy their mouth. Try to copy the shape of their mouth.
Yes.
Because our language, the Vietnamese, we are used to the shape of it. We don't have to change the shape of our mouth for the sound. But in English, there are some sounds that you need to change the shape of your mouth in order to pronounce it. So, for example, this sound, right? In Vietnamese, we say cho, cho. Just open our mouth and it will come out. But in English, you should round your mouth. Cho, cho. Right? Okay, so maybe after each lesson, we can learn a little bit about the pronunciation, and I will give you some exercises to practice too.
Yes,
Maybe a
okay.
short paragraph or short sentences to get used to the pronunciation. Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
All right. No problem. Now, let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye and see you on Wednesday.